let's talk about how to make your planning for planting your microgreens a whole lot easier. One thing that really works for me, and it could just be the customer base I have, but a lot of them, they don't know what they want, and they have a hard time like saying for sure they want a certain amount of any one thing. And they also, even if I show them what I grow, like a list or whatever, they still don't really know. They kind of need to see that product and to be able to feel for whether or not that's going to work for them on a dish. So what works great for me, and it might actually help a lot of you, is forget about the whole ordering thing, okay? So if you have a customer that wants you to show up every week at a certain day, at a certain time, you can make an arrangement with that customer to say, I'll show up on this day, at this time, with the best product I have available. So you could take whatever you have growing. If you feel like that stuff's ready to harvest, you harvest it, you bring it to them, and they get to pick from what you have. One of the reasons that really works great for me is I also deal with some local stores. So what I'll typically do is the stuff that did not sell directly to a restaurant, I'll bring straight to the store and put it on the shelves there. And that stuff's still fresh. I mean, I didn't like wait a week. It's basically like the next day. That stuff didn't move. It goes to the store, and people still get nice fresh products from the store. So if you can do this, it's a great way to go, because there's a little bit of a stress involved with making promises to people. So if you promise somebody, let's say, a whole bunch of beets, maybe it's a pound of beets, microgreens, you know, bull's blood beets, whatever. Well, and things don't go quite right. Maybe one tray just didn't grow very well. Maybe you tried something different and you really messed up. Or maybe you need to harvest because you promised them on this date, but you're finding out you're going to be like 2 or 3 days late on that. If you didn't make that promise, you don't have to worry about it. You just take what you have and you bring it. It also works great for me because if you've been watching my channel, you know I like to grow a lot of different things. And this allows me to experiment. And chefs love experimenting. They want to experiment as well. So I get to experiment with what I grow. Things that worked out really well, I'll bring them. Sometimes it's something I haven't grown maybe in a while. And I'm like, hey, you know, I'm going to grow some of this. I have the seed. I always have a bunch of different seed. And I bring it to them, and they're happy because they got something different. And so that's just something that really works out great for me, guys. Want to just make a short video, give you that little tip. If you have any more questions about something like that, just let me know. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.